I think we're about the top of the hour here.
I think Steve Ballmer's here.
Steve Ballmer!
I think he's here.
Windows! 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 I love this company! Woo! Yeah! Mobility Smackdown!
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah! Woo!
All right, blow those speakers out. There we go. Sweating. I need my handlers to bring me a towel or something there. Funny, man. All right. Well, welcome to the Mobility Smackdown. Theoretically, this is a level 300 session, but that's level 300 for fun. This session is all about demos. We're going to show you all the cool stuff that's happening on Windows Mobile. We've got, over 20,000 applications available, and we're searching to show you some of the best so that you can see what's possible on a Windows Mobile device from a business perspective and from a consumer perspective. And I'm breathing hard here. I'm out of shape. How's hard work?
There are going to be tons of demos. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
No. There'll be a lot of demos. Now, if you like the demos, please feel free to clap, and we'll throw some stuff out for you guys.
We got
all right?
stuff.
That's an
stuff
incentive.
There
we go.
Woo! Woo! All right. So we're throwing stuff. Very good. I like to throw stuff. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't tase me. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me. So Mobility Smackdown, this was a session that we've done internally at Microsoft for about the last 10 years. And internally we get to do competitive comparisons and whatnot, but our fine legal team and PR team says no. Internally, we have people eat dog food, we shave heads. Who wants to see Rob's head shaved? We can't do the audience. Yes! We shave heads, we wax backs, we do all sorts of crazy things, but only the internal Microsoft people. But we'll give you the fun part, which is the content, the demos. And I think we'll start off by maybe doing a quick introduction. On the end, we have...
Oh, my name is Loke. I work in the Windows Mobile Developer Experience team.
Loke.
My name is Raleigh Penitz, and I already got one. My name is Raleigh Penitz, and I work on the events team.
I am Marty Schote, and I'm on the MCB Core OS team.
What's MCB?
Mobile.
Mobile what? What do they do?
Communications business.
We got lots of acronyms at Microsoft. I'm Dan Arnoldson. I don't know, I've been around Microsoft for 12 years. I've done mobile for about 10 of them.
He's the father of Smackdown.
And what do? I guess I'm just kind of the mobile guy.
He's the mobile guy, but not Mr. Mobile.
Not Mr. Mobile.
Not Mr. Mobile. I'm Rob Tiffany, and I'm a mobility architect.
All right, so let's start off and show you maybe some of the cool stuff that's available from a hardware perspective, because our OEMs and partners have been hard at work, and I think Raleigh's got some of the latest and greatest.
Yeah, well, hello. Again, my name is Raleigh Penitz, and I like to play with devices. Everybody out there like to play with devices? I'm sure you do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right on. Oh, was that a clap? All right, okay, so now that's how it goes. All right, so basically what we're going to do, how do we switch this bad boy here? What do we got? All right, so a lot of you heard some stuff coming down the line, and I'm here to show you some of the stuff that's coming down the line. A lot of this, some of them will be on Windows 6.5, but some are still, right now, will be on 6.1. This is the first one I want to show you, and I'm going to put it right next to this one here, as most of you have seen before in the past. This one on the left is called Excalibur, or a Dash, and T-Mobile. The one on the right is called an HTC Snap. So this is the one, has some of you guys heard of this one that's coming out? So any of you that were in love with this phone here, the Dash, I know there's a lot of you out there that you're getting really excited for this phone, because number one, it's going to be 3G. Right now I have it on a camera app. And basically it has, there's going to be two models. One's going to be with a D-pad, and the other one's going to be, obviously you're going to see here with a little ball mouse. So this one is unlocked. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one feature out of each one of these phones. We have a limitation of time here, so I'm going to kind of zip right through this. As you can see, I'm going to put this phone in front of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. Oh, that's zooming in. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit here, and I'm going to take a picture, and I want you to see how fast this thing is. This thing has a 528 megahertz processor inside of it with 128, 256 RAM and ROM. So they've done some really great things with the camera feature on this one, really quick speeds. So that one's a Snap. It's a QWERTY keyboard, 3G, non-touch screen, and this one right now, when it first comes out, will be available with 6.1. The next one I want to show you is another 6.1 device, and this one actually is fantastic. This one has a very, very large screen. Here, hold on. A very, very large screen. And
How big is it, Raleigh?
it's 3.8-inch screen. The resolution is 480 by 800, and as you can see, it has a touch foil that's in front of it here, and just a beautiful resolution screen. So anybody out there that likes big screens, this is for you. This is the phone. Completely unlocked, so it's actually not in the U.S. right now, or right now there's no plans for it, but hopefully at some point something will come out of it. Right now we have this next one is called the Touch Diamond 2. A lot of you are familiar with the Touch Diamond 1. This is Touch Diamond 2. So the resolution, they bumped it up to 480 to 800 from 640 by 480. So you have a WVGA screen, and I want to show you one great feature on this phone. It's a zoom strip. So as you see in the bottom here, I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't look like you can see it, but you can kind of see a little zoom strip here at the bottom. But what you do is you just kind of zoom your finger across like this, and that's how you zoom in. The Diamond and the Touch Pro, you guys in the past used gestures, so which is like circles, double taps, things like this. No longer do you need to do that. You have a little zoom strip. It also works with your email and browsers. So if you ever want to zoom in, there it is, or zoom back out. So that's a Touch Diamond 2. The last one I want to show you, and this one is absolutely fantastic. This is the Touch Pro 2. I'm so backwards here. This is the Touch Pro 2. Some of you have seen this online. This is going to come out with, oh, by the way, the Diamond 2 is going to come out with 6.5. It's going to originally start with 6.1. This one here, same deal. It's going to come out with 6.1, and it'll be upgradable to 6.5. This one, the same deal. 640 by 480 screen resolution. That's a WVGA screen. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing 6.5, but this is not really what I want to show you right now. I want to show you basically some of the features of this phone, which is number one. As you guys seen before, there's a keypad. What's going on? And I'm dialing somebody here. Hold on, let me back up. And also from the last Touch Pro, it's a tilt. So now you can just hold it up, have it up there on the up on your desk, and just watch emails roll in. You guys like that? All right, as you can see. All right. Oh, hey, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Get some distance. We're not doing well here.
So you guys clap for that. Wait till I show you what's next. This is actually the coolest part of this phone. And so the hardware specs of this thing is basically there's a microphone in front and there's a microphone in back. There's two speakers. So it's a true left and right speaker. And they worked really hard on these speakers to show you to give you what I'm about to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and give this phone a ring. Is that dialing, Dan?
No.
I think you have to hit go.
Is it ever back?
Let me see this. Hold on.
No one said they hired the brightest people.
That's right. So don't clap because we're smart.
You're getting what? You're sitting out there watching people make phone calls. It's kind of silly.
Okay, so what you're seeing right now is you're seeing the screen where you have to make the call. So you can do a slide feature, or you can actually hit the button. So right now, what I want to show you is I'm actually talking on the phone, and it's in this mode, which is just the normal, as you see. You guys got the other mic? The other mic?
Hello? What's going on here?
So as you can hear inside the mic, Dan's going to say,
Hello. Hello.
hello, okay.
Hello. Feedback. Ooh, bad.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this phone, and I'm going to immediately put it down on the face.
Hello. How are you doing? We're on speakerphone now. We're on speakerphone. Can you hear me? Anyone? You. Or not.
Is it on or
Is the mic on?
His mic's on.
We have to turn my mic off.
Look down. There we go.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you guys hear that? So what I want to show you is actually the speed of this thing. It's hard to actually, from your seats, it's hard to tell how good these speakers are, even with this microphone. But I want to show you how quick it is. So the minute I pick, go ahead and Dan, start talking.
Well, I already hung up on you. That's okay. You get the idea.
You get the idea. So anyway, it's great feature. And that's what you can see at the top. There is a mute button. So while you're in conference call mode, you just hit the mute button. They can't hear you. So that's it. There's a Touch Pro. That's a Touch Pro 2, the Touch Diamond 2, and the Snap, and the HD. So, when's the Touch Pro 2 coming out? It's coming out later.
Are you on our PR team? I'm just checking. He must be a marketing guy. All right. So next. Yep.
Always innovating.
Always innovating. All right. So, did you show her the projector?
Oh, shoot.
Man, shoot. That's right.
Okay, so one last thing. So all you people out there who give PowerPoint presentations at like desks or you're at a table somewhere, this is a great little tool to have. So what you're seeing right here, this is the Omnia, if any of you know. So there's a few phones out there that actually do TV out. Some of you do presentations as far as you want to be able to project your screen that what you see here to any people that you're presenting to. And one of the problems that you have is that, I mean, it's not really a problem, but SOTI is one of those that doesn't render very well. I believe is it like 5 frames per second? This one actually gives you real time. So if I was to project out these projectors, which I'm not going to do it right now, I'll do it later on another demo. But this thing right here is called it's a Pico projector. So 3M makes the chips inside of it to be able to show you, do what I'm about to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on. As you can see here, here's the on button. So I'm going to turn it up. You see the screen kind of go off. Oh, got it turned backwards.
Right way. I'm going to fire you, buddy.
Sorry. And so basically what you're right here, there's a little focus button on the side. As you can see, this thing pulls out to about 55 inches, but on obviously on not without lights on, so very low lighting. It looks very good. So you could play video from your phone. You could play presentations. Oh, there you go. So as you can see, I'm zooming in and out. And here, I'm going to turn the screen back on. Or off, one or the other. And you can see it kick back on here. And while I'm interacting with the phone here, so let's unlock it. Sorry. So while I'm interacting with the phone here, you see actually responding over there on the left side, on the right side. So I'm going to do like a little animation mode here, so you can see the rendering effects on this going across. As you saw it kind of zoom in like that. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and come in and out of this little screen there. You see it kind of nice, smooth rendering. So whatever you see on the screen, you see coming out as projector. So you can start doing presentations in that sense. So if you want to have any graphical type of applications that you want to show.
Super cool.
Yeah? You guys like that? Yeah. All right.
You even do it on your shirt if you don't have a wall.
That's right.
All right. Very nice. All right. So let's move that out of the way. And we'll bring that on. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so that's on. Let's pull the light on. And let's pull that in. Let's zoom in. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of serious stuff here to start with. Then we'll do some fun stuff, and then we'll go back to some serious stuff at the end. But one of the top requests that I got when I'm working with our customers is, how do you work with SAP? And natively, SAP has some mobile capabilities, but a lot of customers don't always have those native capabilities meet their needs. So there's been some great partner effort from Microsoft partners such as Avanade to build some SAP frameworks. And this is one that they've built here to take SAP down to a device. So we'll go ahead and log in with my super top secret password, I think. Yeah, we are struggling today. Let's try here. All right, it's validating me. So now we're brought into the mobile portal here. And from here, I can take a look at some of the key business data that you might find within SAP. So I can go to their enterprise portal and take a look at that and pull up the latest news for our company. So if I want to learn a bit more about SAP Business, I can click on that. And that'll take me to that particular article and render it within a browser within that application. I can go back to the home screen here. Maybe I want to take a look at the dashboard for the work that I'm doing. And they've built a nice little dashboard here that utilizes Excel Mobile that we have built in. And I can go in and take a look at my business metrics, scan through that data, which is kind of nice. And probably the biggest request I have from SAP users is workflow. I've got executives on the go. They're getting PO requests, expense reports. This gives you the ability to do workflow from your device. So if a new purchase order comes in and the manager's on the road at the airport, they can go ahead and start opening up the purchase orders. And once they order that, they can look at that. They can look at the particular order, and they can choose to accept it or reject it right from the phone. So just because someone's on the road doesn't mean that business has to stop. So definitely need to get my manager to do that, to approve my expense reports from this event for the clippers we have to shave Rob's beard. All right. So that's the SAP demo. We need audio on this one. All right. There we go.
That's boring.
That's boring. I know, it's business stuff. So we're going to go from boring to the asinine. There you go, literally. There's a lot of excitement about a competitive phone on the market in their app store. And one of the top free applications they have there is the fart machine. And I just want to let you know that it's available for Windows Mobile as well. So you can go ahead and choose some farts. We got audio on that? We do got audio now. All right. So, you can impress your friends with the great applications that are available on Windows Mobile, just as well as those who carry the iPhone as well. So, just wanted to let you know there's some silliness available on the Windows Mobile platform as well. So we'll move on to Loke.
All right.
So, downloads. We've got a slide in here that has a link to Loke's Twitter site, and later today we'll load up a list of all the demos and where to get them.
Yeah. So make sure you guys get it, of course. Here we go. So how many of you are on Facebook? Oh, should I say how many of you are not on Facebook? All right. Go register now. All right. So here we go. We recently announced the launch of the official Facebook app for Windows Mobile. All right. Before this, all of us were using web browsers and IE browsers, and it wasn't really a good experience. So we decided to build one for Windows Mobile devices, and it's already available on Total Access. So if you go to windowsmobile.com, you can find a link to Total Access and you can download it for free. So this is how Facebook looks like when you first launch it. You see the news feeds that are available to you. You can scroll up and down.
Go down a little bit farther. I think we got one asking a question there. There we go.
Here we go. Should we shave Rob Tiffany during the Smackdown? Let us know. Yeah. You can also view your status updates from all your friends. You can scroll through. Now this is my live account, so if there's anything really, edgy or some words that are being used, please, don't sue me. Pretend you didn't see them, right? Or photos, right? That's the most important thing. Here we go. The next thing you can do is you can also view your profile. So, this is my profile right now. These are my updates. You can check the information. Here, my phone number if you want to call me. You can see the photos as well. And you can also see your friends, right? So you can go through your list of friends from here and view the information. Well, it's pulling the information down. I have like, 1,500 friends, so it's going to take a while for it to bring it up. So you can scroll up and down and see the status from here. And you can also check your inbox, your inbox from here as well. It looks like email. So let me see if I get it right. Let's move to phone then. Oh, no. What happened?
It's still loading your 15.
It's still loading. Oh, no. All right, so it'll take a while for it to cache all the information. But yeah. But you can see that one of the amazing features for this Facebook is the ability to call a person, a friend on Facebook directly. So you can click on this phone here. If you go over to the phone, you see your contacts, and all those that have published their phone numbers, you can just call them directly from here. So what happens is you have somewhat an integrated set of contacts that are pulled from Facebook. Because, after using Facebook for a while, you realize that is quite an accurate representation of my social circle. So that would be a great place for me to contact all my friends. It's a good way to keep in touch with your friends without having to talk to them, right? So that's the advantage of Facebook. But here we go. So you can download this app now for free and then install it on your Windows Mobile.
I like you, but I don't want to talk to you.
Exactly.
All right. So how many of you take photos with your phones? No. All right. How many of you text message with your phone? Do you save a lot of those text messages?
You're not going to get anything for raising your hand, by the way. We just.
Well, I don't ever take off any of those photos on my phone, so I don't know about you, but if I lose my phone, those are all gone. Well, now we have a new service out there. It's called My Phone. And what this is, it's actually a service out in the cloud for backing up all that stuff that's on your phone out to the cloud so that you don't have to worry about it. So this is the portal here. You get 200 megabytes out in the cloud for you, and it has things like your contacts. Now, it's actually intelligent enough that if you're running Exchange, it disables all this as far as your contacts and your calendar, because obviously that's out on your Exchange servers and what have you. But I'm not running Exchange on this phone. I know, this is my personal phone here, and just to show you what it does. And you store your photos up here. And what's great is you can actually manipulate them. So you can download them to your PC, maybe do some editing, put it back up here. And as soon as your phone syncs the next time, it'll be all changed on your phone. Now maybe you have some photos that you want to keep, but maybe you don't want your wife or whoever to see. Like I have this, I'm down at the club here, and she gets a little jealous when I'm out on the road. So I'm actually going to archive this. And you can see that it now has a different symbol here. What that means is that it's no longer on my phone, but it's still out in the cloud. So I can restore that if I want to at any time. And I can do that with anything. That's my photos, any of my documents that are in there, and your text messages. Because, you may not want to save all those text messages, but maybe you have an important address or a phone number. Everybody's sending those, so you want to save those. So now you can actually archive them. Another great feature in here is that I can search all those text messages. So I've got hundreds and hundreds of text messages. I need to find that one text message that has an address in it. Type in a few letters. It goes out and it queries all of those and it'll bring up the relevant text messages for you. So it's a great service. It's in beta right now. You can go up and put in a request for a key right now. I don't know, do we have a time frame of when it's actually full for everybody? That's true. It's coming with 6.5, when 6.5 comes out. So it's a great service. I highly recommend you checking it out.
All right, I'm back again. So, how many of you watch a lot of movies through Netflix? You guys are Netflix subscribers. Unfortunately, it's a US only service where you can go and rent DVDs and Blu-ray discs and so forth. You pay like $19 a month. You get to keep 3, which is a very interesting service. I mean, we use it a lot. And how do I switch to the which one? This one?
Which one are you trying to go?
The Wolf Vision. W. Okay, that's right. W. So now we have an app for Windows Mobile as well called Netflix Mobile Manager. And what you can do is you can very easily search for a DVD if you want to, or manage what we call a queue. A queue is basically movies that I've queued up so that every time I return a DVD, they will send me the next one off the queue. Okay, so and managing your queue is an art form. Managing a queue is also something that that my wife does most of the time. So if you see, this is her account. It's definitely not my account. You can view your queue. Yeah, she owns the account. I'm sure you guys can attest to that fact. So you can look at all the DVDs you have in your queue, right? As you can see, she's all kinds of funny movies that we've queued. And you can drill down into each of these movies if you want. Let's say Josh Carlin. And this is in queue. This is the rating. There's a synopsis for the movie. And if there is a preview, you can actually click a preview with a button at the bottom here. This DVD does not have one. You can also look at your instant queue. And instant queue is basically movies that you can watch instantly. So you can queue it using your phone and then watch it off your Xbox or watch it off a website instantly. You can't watch movies live on the phone yet. I believe they're looking into making that possible. And then you can see what are the DVDs I have at home right now. So these are the ones that I have at home. We rented this. My kids love Bolt. Obviously, they've been watching this for 20 times already. Unwilling to return it. And then you also have a save queue for movies that are not out or not released yet. You can then queue them in and hope when it comes out, you'll be added to your queue. So you can add, and the search feature, you can just go to search and give me a movie name. Just give me something. Somebody shout out something. Wolverine? Oh man, do you think that was available yet? Okay, let's see. Maybe you'll bring some old, or maybe a, so, sorry? Go on with the win. Anyway, I type Wolverine, let's see what happens, right? So it's going to search through and bring back a list of movies. There we go. So Wolverine 1996, the old one. This is the X-Men Origins. Oh, it's already available. That's funny.
It's available in Malaysia.
Here we go. Yeah. It's available where I come from, if you want, for 50 cents in Blu-ray. Yeah. And here we go. You have the synopsis, and you can see a preview. Let's see how this works. So click on preview, and it's going to load. It's going to queue, buffer, and then start playing a preview.
If it looks like a guy with a camera in the movie theater.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope you guys get it. It's going to take a while to queue, but all right. Let's not waste time. You want to wait for it to go? It's going to take a while anyway.
We got limited bandwidth. That's good.
Yeah. All right. So I hope you guys get it. So cool.
All right, let's hop over. Whoa.
All right, here we go. Ready?
There we go.
Ah, right there.
All right. We're gonna hurt ourselves up here. All right, next thing I'd like to show you is one of my favorite add-ons to Windows Mobile, and this is called Kinoma Free Play. Kinoma Free Play is a kind of media consolidator for the phone. It consolidates your pictures, your music, your videos, also gives you access to RSS feeds, to blogs, or excuse me, to a whole bunch of different services, and does it in a really, really nice format. So the UI here is nice and snappy. If I go in and look at my media files, I can go in and quickly find what I'm looking for. If I want to look at my pictures, it brings it up. Let's bring up a picture I took yesterday in the speaker room, and gives you a nice ability to zoom in, move it around. The performance on this is pretty spectacular. We can go back and take a look at our music. It does a nice job of arranging by songs, artist titles, albums. When you first install it, it searches for the music. If I bring up albums, I can take a look at who I have here. So little AC/DC, Doobie Brothers. Shows the screen if it's available, or the album cover if it's available. Nice UI again, very snappy, and away you go there. We can also come out of here and go back to the home screen, and we'll zip back there and take a look at some of the services they support. So if any of you out there subscribe to Audible ebooks, and I'm a big ebook fan, they've got an Audible player built in here. You can get pictures on Flickr, iDisk, Orb, which is a great home media remote control application, Picasa, Shoutcast, even YouTube player, all consolidated into this very nice UI. And then if you go in the Kinoma Guide here, let's bring that up. It has a whole bunch of audiobooks, over 1,000 different audiobooks available. It has business webcasts, education, news, you name it, ESPN radio. So it's a great consolidator to kind of take your media on the go and have it in a very nice, high-performant, kind of UI-friendly type of application. So that's Kinoma, and that's the free player that they have. It's absolutely free and a great add-on. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is, I'm going to turn that off. All right, next thing I want to show you is one of the nice add-ons that our partners have built for building out the shell on the Windows Mobile device. So Windows Mobile, one of the great things about it is it's very customizable. You can take what we've provided and build great experiences on top of it. And SPB Software is a great partner who's built out some neat experiences. And one of them here is called SPB Shell, which is a nice plug-in for the home screen. but it also has the ability from that home screen to create different screens that you can look at. And the physics here are just, incredible, great performance. So I can go in, I can, take a look at my calendar for the day. We can go back and take a look at my profile. So we're, in a meeting here, so my ringer volume's down. I can change my ringtone from this particular application quite easily. And if I want to go ahead and take a look at, well, let's see, my alarm. I can go in, check the time, check multiple locations because I do business across the country, around the world, as well as know when my next alarm is going to go off. So when I get home late at night in the hotel, I've never figured out how to use those hotel alarms. This tells me that it's going to ring here in another 17 hours, so I don't miss my plane. So a lot of neat capabilities built into this, and just super, super high performant. And it really shows you the capabilities of Windows Mobile and that customization. Here's the nice little weather plugin they have. And back at my home in Bellevue up in the Seattle area, it looks like it's raining. So we made a good choice coming down here. So that's SPB Shell. And that's software you actually have to pay for, but the software itself is pretty spectacular. Next thing I want to show you, all right, is SPB TV. So the same folks at SPB. Yeah.
Don't look down your phones or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at.
Yeah. So the same folks at SPB have built a really neat application for viewing television, and they've got a whole bunch of different television stations from around the world that are available to watch. I've got the NASA channel here, so I can go ahead and launch that, and it's going to buffer down NASA TV. And it looks like this is a picture of the space shuttle coming in live. So the space shuttle launched yesterday, and they're spending several hours today taking a look at it to make sure it's okay. Not a whole lot of action here. So let's take a look at some other channels. And this gives me the ability to, there's a little action, it's moving now. All right. I can go in and take a look. There's Chick Comedy. That sounds pretty exciting. I click on that. Trash Talk. All right. It gives you a little picture-in-picture there. And I can go ahead and click on that. And it will switch over here in just a sec. All right, so Chick TV, enough of that. You get the idea. So a neat, again, viewer for streaming television in real time down to your TV. See a preview of what's going on. I'm glad we don't have the audio on here because it's probably not politically correct. But again, neat capability there. So that is SPB TV. I think Loke is up next.
Okay, I'm next. Now, when you were in the university or college, and you end up you have to write a lot of theses, articles and papers and so forth. Would it be nice if you had a tool that you can bring along with you to the library? Instead of tearing the pages of the book, you can just scan the page and then scan the barcode, and then you automatically add the bibliography for you in your paper. Wouldn't that be interesting? Well, there is a service out there called Eduify, and there's a partner of ours. They've launched this service on the web that any students or anybody can subscribe to and start collaborating with their friends and so forth to write papers. And one of the things they've done first on the Windows Mobile platform is a mobile version of the tool. Now, the idea here is you can be on the go or you're commuting. When you're in college or universities, you're commuting on a bus most of the time, unless you're super lucky. That too, you can have a driver drive you around, but you can still work on the articles and so forth on the phone. So you can start a new document. You can also do research. But the feature that I want to show to you really quickly is how you can scan a page from a book and then add that to your document. So in this case, I just want to show you what I've already taken in my clips. This is still in a beta stage. Hopefully, they will complete this application in about a month or so, and then everybody will be able to get it. Actually, you can even go to eduify.com and sign up for a service and get a trial version of this application. So what they've done here is we've done some test data. We've actually scanned the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And then we have some test scans as well that I want to show you. So these are some of the OCR, the optical character recognition quality. So if you tap on this, you see that, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Depending on, again, OCR depends on how smooth your page is, how clear the photograph is. And with a camera on the touch on the Touch Pro 2, they have a macro camera which you can use to scan small letters and words and so forth, compared to all the other kind of camera.
And it's a 5-megapixel
Yeah, it's a
camera.
5-megapixel camera, so it's pretty good as well. So
And up there, having the bibliography information is great.
yeah, so I'm going to see if I can do a new one. Let's add a new. How do I do that? Let's go home and say add a quote. And then I can take a picture of a barcode, or I can key in the source. I don't have a book here, unfortunately. So you can, I should have brought the book to give away as well. So you can key that in here, and then when you hit go, it will do an online search, and then bring the title of the book. I don't have that here right now. Maybe I can, anybody has a book with you? Anybody?
Right.
No, it has to be a real book
with a barcode.
With a barcode at the back. Can you just turn around and read out the ISBN code for me?
Oh, he's got a book. We got a book. Winner. Yeah. Oh, we got it. Thank you.
Yeah, what's the code at the back? Let's just type it in.
Mastering SQL Server Profiler. One of my favorites.
Oh, wow, that's really exciting. Here we go. Wow, that's a long ISBN number. 9781906 all together. 4151. Let's hit go and see what happens. The I didn't bring back anything. Anyway, so that as I mentioned to you, the service is still in beta.
It's in beta.
Yeah, it's in beta. But you can add a code via camera. So when you click on this one, you allow you to take a picture of the page. Or you brought that back. Anyway, I'll just take a picture of this one here, like that. Okay. So somebody's lousy pizza. What's this? Okay. Anyway. So when you go back and you hit convert to text, then what will happen is OCR in progress. It will send the image back to a server, to their service. The service will do the OCR process. You can add in the title, you can add in the page number, and then you can save the code. And hopefully, it will take some time for it to come back. And when it comes back, hopefully we will be able to scan all that note and put it online. And what will happen? There we go. The code is saved. So if I go back to here and look at my clips, there we go. Oh, here we go. Is that the book?
Yeah.
Wow,
Right,
that's cool.
It was just a little slow.
Just a little slow, but it comes back.
It's in beta.
And there we go. You recognize lousy pizza for a night of pizza and so forth. So now this is stored in the cloud. And all my friends can then start writing and adding to it and cleaning up the code for my paper. So that's a pretty cool service. Right? So that's Eduify. Thanks.
All right. So how do we bounce between? Are we over here? We can take a look at the demo machine. All right, live desktop. Let's refresh that. All right. So how many of you out there are familiar with Microsoft Mesh? Not that many. All right. So Microsoft Mesh is a technical preview we're doing right now that provides peer-to-peer synchronization and peer-to-cloud synchronization. So I can synchronize, let's say, my work machine with my home machine. I can move files back and forth. I can invite people to particular folders. So if I created a folder here called Cycling Pictures, I could, using a live ID, invite others to share and add pictures to that folder. They can synchronize that to the cloud. And right now, as you can see, we're in the browser here. But we can also go to the desktop and synchronize those down to the desktop. So it gives me the ability to synchronize from the desktop to the cloud. And I'm going to go ahead and sync this particular folder with the computer. We'll click OK. That's going to bring down the folders from the cloud. And I use this application for backing up information. I've been running the latest versions of Windows 7. And we're just giving a reminder here. Audience, please don't forget to pick up your copies of Windows 7 and Windows Server 2008 at the materials distribution location. Just a reminder. A little random there, but I saw that. Good, we segued there. So when I back up, I've got a folder here that's my Win 7 beta move stuff. And I back that up. It backs it up to the cloud, or it backs it up to another machine so that I've got all my pictures and data available in case it gets lost in the upgrade procedure as I'm working with beta software. We now have this, though, available for mobile devices. And we've got a preview here. I'll switch over to the Wolf Vision. And this is Mesh for mobile. So I'll go ahead and sign in with my live ID. And signing in over a little edge connection, so a little bit slower there. And this brings up those same folders that are synchronized to the cloud or synchronized to another PC. And I've got a folder here specifically called My Mobile Pictures. And similar to what we saw with the My Phone application, anytime that I take a picture on this device, or if I chose to synchronize my Documents folder on this device, those changes would get synchronized up to the cloud or synchronized to any PC where I've set up a folder to do peer-to-peer sharing. So on this, I've got some mobile pictures on it. We'll go ahead and open that folder. There's my list of pictures. And I took a picture just a couple minutes ago of our good friend Marty here. It's a good side profile. He's a little blurry here in the dark. But if we go over to the demo machine, we can go back to that mobile pictures folder that I started. And it's already synchronized from my phone down to my desktop here on the demo machine. So there's a picture of that. If I went to my home machine and decided to sync that folder, it would sync to my home machine. I can sync it anywhere. And I can also invite people to those particular folders, so I can create kind of a workspace. If I go up to the cloud, we're providing 5 gigabytes of free storage in the cloud, so I can store up to 5 gigs additionally in the cloud, so I can access that from any PC with a browser. And I'll go ahead and bring up my folder. Now let's refresh this. Take a moment. Where is that? There's my mobile pictures. And then there's Marty's picture in the browser. Let's bring it up. And there it's there. So a neat application for being able to replicate data all over the place. You can do it yourself, and you can do it with folks that you've invited to the group. So that's Mesh. It's a free preview available at www.mesh.com. Pretty cool stuff. All right. So that's Mesh. Who's up next?
Okay. Where's this mic? Okay, there we go. All right, this next demo I'm going to show you, it's more of a research project than an actual application, but it will show you how different people or researchers are thinking about input on mobile devices. You know, you have keyboards, you have touch screens, you have soft keyboards, QWERTY keyboards, touchpad, all kinds of weird-looking keyboards. Now, this is another different variation where it is great for handicapped people too, or maybe, you know, somebody will figure out a special usage to use this. It's called Dasher right now. It's an open source research project. If you go dasher.co.uk, I believe that's the URL. So what happened here, you see a series of letters and boxes. And this side of the screen, basically, if you tap your stylus, it moves forward to the letters. If you type this way, it moves back. Okay? So if you type forward, all you have to do is just hold down your stylus, and you can type long sentences and even paragraphs without having to type at all. Just hold your stylus. So what I'm going to do here is, as I hold it down, the letters come close to me. The closer letters are the ones that are most frequently used or available in a dictionary. So if I want to type the word hello, or just write the word hello, I just go towards H. And when I go into the H box, you see now everything's all sorted alphabetically, and the letters that are most commonly used will come up after H, so E. So if I go to E, I go towards E, and I want to go towards L, O, and then I go to space, and you look at the word, comes up right on top. Right? And that's pretty cool, right? So you don't really need to type. So hello, my name is... So now I want to type my name, Lok, which is a little bit uncommon. So I want to go and look for L. So alphabetically, let's look for L. L is here, and typically the letter I is most used after L. But in this case, I don't want I. I just go for O. And then after O, you see K is not surfaced, so I need to go and look for K. So let's look for. Let me see. K is up here somewhere. Go here, squeeze in between. G, H, I, J. Oh, the other one by. Oh. Yeah, it's there. It's there. G. Oh. Back up here. Oh, yeah.
No, it's up there. It's right there.
No, that's under C. The K is under C. So,
okay.
You get what I mean? Where? H I J. Here we go. Ah, it's all alphabetical. So, Yeah, there we go. All right, so this is how you type. Now, it's great for someone like Stephen Hawking maybe. Instead of now winking to type, he can just have an optical sensor and just look at a certain area, and then he can type long sentences fairly quickly with this kind of technology. So it's pretty cool. This is called Dasher. It's open source. It's available on the PC as well and on a mobile device. All right, thanks. Right, who didn't get one? Was it far back there? One up here? Whoa, up front.
Right in front here. There you go.
What is that? It's a curved ball. Pouch.
No, I'm not going to do it.
I'm going to do it to you.
The next app I'm going to show you is called Ride Charge. And what Ride Charge is it's an application for scheduling your taxi cab and actually even paying for it. So you don't ever have to worry about the not having cash or what have you. You just go in here, and this is actually, I have it all set up for when I leave here. I've gone in and put in my address for my hotel, set up the time, and what's great is they'll just show up at the time that I've set for them. They'll send me a text when they're downstairs. I go downstairs. When I get to the airport, I go and they tell me how much it costs for my ride. All I do is I text back to their program here. You can go in menu, and it's pay for this ride. It's not enabled right now because obviously I haven't taken this ride. So no need for cash anymore. And what's great is you can actually set these rides up right here on your phone. Go create a new ride. Select our date, and then you can have recent addresses and your favorites. So here's some of the places. Obviously, I want to go to the Seattle International Airport.
That'll be a good fare.
That'll be a big one from here, yeah. There we go. Oh, there we go. Select it. We'll see what it actually comes. It's actually probably not gonna. We'll do something local. Menu. Local for my home. And we'll go to Best Buy. Goes out there and it searches for this, and it's going to come back with all the different fares from different cab companies, whether it be Yellow Cab or a taxi service or what have you. So. Well, we don't have anything available because I think I went a little too far on the distance there. But if it's a standard fare that a normally taxi would drive, it'd come up and it'd give you a whole list. You schedule it right there. It's all set up for you. So very cool app. Don't have to use cash anymore. Thank you.
Okay, while Marty sets up, I have another one here for you, another social networking kind of software. How many of you use Twitter? Come on, don't you want to follow Ashton Kutcher? No? Anyway, if you do use Twitter, then we have, I believe, 8 Twitter applications for mobile today. And there's a toss-up between which is the best. So far, this is the favorite of all, called Pocket Tweet. If you just type Pocket Tweet with one T in the middle, it'll bring you to TWIT. Sorry? Pocket Tweet. Tweet. Okay. Anyway, instead of spitting at you guys, I'll just show you the app. So here, what happens when you log into this app, you show you all the tweets in your friends network. You can scroll up and down with your finger. But what's really cool about this interface is you don't have menu items. You go left and right. You can just go, uh-oh, it's doing something. Great. Yeah. So, okay, I'm just looking at one person. So I can go here, drag the menu over to this side, and say go back. I want to look at my friend's timeline. Okay, let's go back to the main timeline. Or I can look at all my messages. And if I want to interact with this person directly, I can just scroll to this side and say respond to her, quote her, which is basically retweet, email the status, or even check her timeline, check her profile, stop following, move to groups, and so forth. I can do that as well. And the UI is pretty cool. You can just drag it left and right, scroll up and down. Let's go here, and then you can see timelines. You can also do search. So you can search for certain keywords. Like, for instance, let's search for Tech Ed, and let's see what comes up. Okay, and do a search. And did I just kill it? It should be working. All right. But anyway, when it comes back, all right, okay, something's happening. But anyway, when it comes back, here we go. It will show you a search on anybody in the Twitter universe that's talking about TechEd. And this is a great way for companies, or maybe even for yourself, to monitor your brand. So what we do is we monitor the word Windows Mobile, and when somebody talks about Windows Mobile in the Twitter universe, it's real time, we can react to that person. So many times what we do is when we see somebody complaining or having issues with Windows Mobile, we will see this float up, and then we will respond directly. And as a result, they are very happy, like, wow, Microsoft is talking to us. So it's really good if you have, this is a really important tool for you to monitor your brand in real time. So Twitter is pretty interesting. So this is the mobile version. There are a lot. There's Tweakini, there's C-Tweet, there's Pocket Tweet, and there are a lot of different software that you can find online to help you on your mobile device. So that's Pocket Tweet. Right? Not cool at all. Go from front. Who's next?
That guy right there.
Go on. All right. Who's next? Rolling.
What are we doing?
Soccer.
Oh, soccer. Okay. I think this is about the time. Is somebody ready to win a phone? Is somebody ready to win a phone? All right. Okay. How are we going to do this, Dan?
All right, I need my crowd. How are we going to do this? Okay. So we're going to do this a couple ways. I think we need a couple of contestants here to win a phone. And this is audience participation, so you're going to have to come up. You may have to sign a waiver. You need to make sure that your self-esteem is high because, well, you might get laughed at. So the first thing I want to know is whose birthday is today? Who's closest today? We want UI. Who's this month? Yesterday. Come on up. We got a yesterday. There we go. Come on up. So there's one. Next thing I want to know is who has the oldest Windows Mobile phone in the room? What do you got there? 8525. So that's running Windows Mobile 5. Anything earlier?
I got this. Samsung.
T-Mobile
The
Dash.
Dash,
What else
yeah.
do you got?
Okay.
Anyone?
Oh, yeah, that's
67.
oldest. That's oldest. Yeah, that beats it.
That beats it. Come on up. We want to replace that old device.
Okay.
All right. So we got
So
a couple
this
from the audience.
gentleman here, is it Jesse?
That
Hi,
almost
Jesse.
should be an automatic winner. Okay, what's your
Jesse.
name? That's Jesse. All right.
And this is David. Hi, David. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Okay, so you guys ready to get physical?
Sure.
Okay. we're gonna need to clear the stage a little bit here. Okay, but we need Marty. He doesn't know I was going to do this. We need Marty to come here and volunteer and to show basically these guys how to make this happen.
All right. So what are we doing? We got the video set up right? This is tricky.
Okay, is this? You
Just
got it going?
explain your phone.
Okay, hold on. It's got some fuzziness going on here. Okay, there we go. All righty.
Yeah, you didn't tell me about that.
So we're doing video out here on the Samsung Omnia. Show them the cable. It's pretty cool.
Oh, here's the cables coming out of it. Yeah, it's great. So so basically, Marty's going to stand there, and what we're going to do is this program is actually called it's soccer, but the company that made it is Gesture Tech. I don't know if any of you guys heard that. They're the people that make the kind of the Minority Report sort of. You see a lot of displays at events and things. So they're starting to develop on our platform, and this is one that they said they allow us to show at this specific session. That's not released yet, so you won't be able to get this one quite yet. All right. So, Marty, are you ready?
Let's do it.
So you got 40 seconds, David.
Yeah.
Jesse, you got 40 seconds to basically block as many balls as you possibly can. These are your monitors. The audience is seeing basically what you're seeing on these monitors. And so, Marty, are you ready?
You got to watch the monitor.
So you got to watch the monitor.
Okay, your goalie.
Ready, set, go.
Oh,
So you can see up in the upper right, the score's being taken.
How's Marty doing?
Okay, yeah, he's doing really well, actually. Yeah, he was bad. I guess he loosened up for this one. Yeah, just your head.
My head.
The wrong way, other way. So there you go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 26. All right, you got 26 saves. Okay, who would like to be first? Any of you guys? No? Okay, David. David's up. Everybody give me a hand. Everybody give me a hand. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right, here we go, David. That's not it. Ready, and go. There you go. Oh, so you got to swing a little bit. You got to swing a little bit. There you go. There you go. There, that's it. That's it.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Come on, David. You got this, baby. You got this. Come on. Shake it. Shake, shake, shake it. Come on, you got 14 seconds.
It's for a phone, man. It's for a phone.
That's right. Come on. Get angry. Get mean. Get in the zone, baby. Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
All right. What's the score?
Right on. 23.
23.
Jess, you think you can make it happen?
All
Okay, we got 23 on the board. We got 23 on the board. Here we go, guys. Ready? Jesse, 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 Jesse. And go. Okay, you got to face this way. There you go. There you go. All right, you're getting it. You're getting it. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Dun 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 dun
Let's go, Jesse.
Come on, here we go. Here we go. We got 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang! 16. All right, give me a hand, guys.
All right. What, do we have phones for these guys? Oh,
Do we?
Where are they? So I think we should give a phone for each of them for that great.
That's
team.
right. All right, what do we got next? Oh, well, here you go. So this is basically, let's go back to the screen. How do we go back to the screen here? This one. Oh, Wolf Vision, sorry.
We're on Wolf right now.
Are we on Wolf?
We're on Wolf. We got
Okay.
Wolf.
So basically what you guys saw on the screen is it's coming out of this cable, and this is one I was going to show you later, is that you can actually turn it on, and this is what it looks like on my screen, obviously, as you can see. And what it uses your motion. So so basically, if you would have waved your hand in front of the ball, that's what was reflecting it. Okay, so next what I want to show you is, okay, so this is game time. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a...
Are you going to play a game?
You got something to show? Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we saw the SPB shell, and I forgot to show some of the cooler features, which one of them, well, I got to get mic on, you can't hear me. Or you can hear me, you can hear me. What's up with that?
There you go.
All right, so let's go in. So, beyond just having the cool 3D stuff here on the phone, they also did some real nice work to get the launcher there. So with the launcher, I can see my most recently used, which is a nice capability that Windows Mobile's had in the past. I get to my programs, my settings easily. The physics, again, are great. You can kind of see that rubber band effect. If I want to go in and see additional information, you can see your organizer, you can get to the internet, your multimedia. What
Very
else?
cool.
What else was there on that? Oh, I think I'm in trouble. Someone may have heard about Monkey Boy here. I better grab this call from Mr. Balmer.
Steve calling.
Steve, what's up there? No, it was all in good fun. All right, okay. What I just showed you there is a neat little application called, let's end that call there before we get out of it, called Fake Call. And Fake Call is a great tool to have if you're stuck in a boring meeting. So we'll go ahead and launch Fake Call. And with Fake Call, I can schedule a call in 1 minute, 5 minutes. You can go in, you can select a contact. So, I want to have my wife call me. I'll go ahead and type in Stephanie here. Take a second to match it. And where's Steph? Come on, Steph, show up. Anyway, I can choose my contact. I can set the time. There's my wife. We'll give her a call, or she'll give me a call. We'll have her call from her mobile number. And then I'll put this phone on the desk. And during that boring meeting, Stephanie calls. Oh, the kids. Oh, little Sam, he cut his classmate's sweater. I've got to go to the principal's office. Okay. And out of the meeting you go. So this is Fake Call. It's got a free 14-day trial, so you can try it out, and then you can buy it. It's on Trinket Software, and we'll provide a link for it.
And you could add voice clips in there. So if they
yeah.
start not believing in you and you use this a little too much, you can actually have somebody talking on the other side from your voice clip.
Yep. So you can pre-do a script. It's a great tool. So anyway, that's Fake Call. Thought you'd enjoy that. All right. You ready now? I'm sorry, Dave.
Okay, all right, it's all right.
I knew that SPB shell was exciting. We need to show it again.
All right, so next what I got again. Okay, so most of you with Windows Mobile, if you've been a long-time contender, basically you guys use peripherals on your device. So meaning keyboards, Bluetooth headsets, even up to, there's some phones that do mice. So you can do a mice remote desktop into your computer. Well, one of the things that we're missing, we used to miss, was a game controller. So I thought what would be really good to show is this, it's called Z-Mote. Any guys heard Z-Mote before? All right, sweet. So basically what I'm going to show you is this thing called Z-Mote. And what it is, it's a game controller. It fits very easily into a small compartment somewhere, so you can pull it out whenever you want and start playing games. What you see here is the power button here in front. You see two controller buttons right here, A and B, and then you got the joystick. Here we got one game. I don't know if any of you have heard of it. It was 1940, I think it's 1942 or 1945. There it is, right there, 1945. And basically, with the controller, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up a new game. And as you can see, I'm controlling through Bluetooth the airplane that's there, and I'm firing. Isn't that cool? So if you can imagine the possibilities in the future, yeah. So that is called Z-Mote.
Does it have force feedback?
No force feedback. What I'm waiting for is a double dual controller that you can play like an Xbox controller. That'd be sweet. All right. It's still me? All right, sweet. Cool. All right, so on the HD, I'm going to show you a couple games. So as far as our great partners that we have, one of them being EA, they have a division called EA Mobile, which makes games for us, and that's be the first game I'm going to show you. It's called Spore. So some of you have played Spore on the PC. Now we actually have it for mobile. And what I really want to show you, it's kind of the demo is kind of boring, but what I really want to show you is basically how smooth and how just beautiful the renderings are on this as far as the gameplay. So we're going to go for Evolution. And if any of you don't know what this is, available in full version, no. Let's go and play. Did I get it? All right.
There you go.
Here we go. Go back. Okay, so I'm hitting scores. That's not what I want. I'm in scores, I think. High scores.
This is hard to do, getting in front of a group. Get a little nervous here.
All right, here we go.
There you go.
I'm good. I think I'm good. So basically what you're seeing like an amoeba in the beginning here. And you start out with this very simple life form, and what you do is you go around and you basically eat smaller amoebas than you. That little guy right there. So what you do is you go around and chase those. I don't know if you guys remember that Fish Frenzy or whatever that was. It's sort of the same concept. Oh, let's go ahead and hit the right buttons here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving around. And I'm going to look for these little amoebas. And as you can imagine, basically what I do is I just keep growing and growing and growing this guy. and eventually I get bigger, and then you can add like sharp teeth on him, and then you start going, and then you start evolving into this bigger creature. You can capture more points. So very addictive, very fun. It'll waste a lot of your time. It's wonderful. Okay, so that is called Spore. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into the next game.
We might do that. Why don't we do a Marty? You ready for 6?
Yeah.
Where's Marty? Oh, he's not there.
No, Marty? Oh.
6 on 6, baby.
I'll let Rolf do it.
I thought we saw some more games. That's okay.
We're ready. All right.
Keep me on your toes.
Keep me on my toes. 6 on 6. Unlock my phone. Okay, I'm actually going to show you. There we go. I'm going to show you our new mobile browser, the new Internet Explorer Mobile on 6.5. And I know you're all probably saying, you know, you've dealt with the mobile browser for a while, and you really haven't probably liked the experience. Well, I have to tell you that the experience is greatly improved. I felt your pain before. We'll go ahead and right from my home screen, I'm going to launch Internet Explorer. It takes me to my home page of MSN. And you can see, it's just like you see on your PC. I don't have the mobile version here. I have the full version. I can double click, scroll around the page, and you always know where you're at because we have the navigation window down here. Well, that's good and great that, you know, I can finally see MSN on my browser. But, you know, let's go to a site like Joe's Crab Shack, which we're going to go out and have dinner tomorrow night at. So I wanted to take a look at their site. But, you know, let me show it over here on the PC. Show you that same site over here on the PC. So this is all running Flash. And normally on your mobile phone, you may not get the same experience. You may not even be able to see this on some phones out there. You can like interact with it. You just can't do that on most. You can't hear it, but it's actually playing some music. So let's go back over here to the Wolf Vision. And you have that same experience on the phone. Isn't that great? You have that Flash running there. I can actually run any of this just like I did on my PC. No compromise, same experience as the PC on your phone now. So I hope you guys are really going to enjoy the new mobile browser. Great improvement. All right, who do we have up?
All right, so. All right, let's go ahead and let's get around you. This next game, I don't know if you guys seen this game before, is Peggle. Now, that last game, Spore, I can liken that to probably marijuana. This one's crack. Okay, so this is real bad. This one, I got my wife on this game, and she could not play. She could not stop playing this game, and you know the same goes with me. So you got different modes. You got adventure mode. You got quick plays. This adventure mode is the best because basically you just level up, and you're just waiting to get to that next level to be able to play. What you're seeing here is basically a bunch of orange and blue dots. And what your object of it is to get rid of all the orange dots. Now later on, you'll start to see that you have to start getting rid of all the dots, or you have to, and you got a certain amount of lives at the top here, as you can see. So this is how many lives you got. So basically what we do is we kind of move this around. Let me see if I can get my finger around here. You can see me moving around this guy right here, this directional, down here. Oh, thank you, sorry. So you can see I'm moving it around, trying to aim at a ball, and basically what you do is you release it from this guy. And what he does, he basically bounces around, but believe it or not, you can't wait to drop the next ball, believe it or not. It's awesome. So basically, you can see basically how well the rendering is on here, how beautiful the screen is. And by the way, this is a 800 by 480 screen resolution. So it's WVGA, so it's filling up the entire screen. You're seeing a lot of the vibrant pictures on here. So there you go, yep. So we're just going to bounce around. It's a great game. You guys should give it a shot.
What do we got next? Why don't you go, Rob?
Why don't I go now?
Yep.
All right.
We're going to get back to serious business stuff. We had a lot of fun.
Back to business. How many developers do we have in the room?
All right. Wow, I'm impressed. How many people ever went to MEDC in the past? Excellent. Okay. Developers from MEDC. We love it. All right, what I'm going to show you, if anybody was at MEDC 2007, you might have remembered we talked a lot about building apps that could run on any device, any screen size, any resolution. It was called Adapt Your App. And you might have remembered something called an O phone. Remember that? Oh, yeah, yeah. So we had O phones, and I think Motorola ended up making something that looked like an O phone. All right, so for all you developers out there, and for anybody running a business and you want to mobilize your enterprise, you know, you can build great applications to run your business on our devices. So what I'm going to show here is a supply chain management application from our mobile accelerator that you can download. And basically, it's going to show off things like using the .NET Compact framework, SQL Server Compact on the device, synchronizing with SQL Server over the internet. It's also going to show off this whole Adapt Your App thing, because I'm running the same executable on both these devices. One's touchscreen, one's not. Different screen resolutions. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start going through it and show you simultaneously. I'm going to walk through doing a transaction here, and so you can kind of get a sense of it. So up here, you know, I've got a hyperlink for help, and I might use the D-pad up here for help. The interesting thing about this is we actually only have online help on Pocket PC devices. The smartphones don't, but we built it in anyway, so you have it works exactly the same on either one. You can also, on this, click language, and we have a language switcher. I'm not going to do it right now. It'll reboot the device, but you can dynamically switch the language. You know, if you're building an app here and you need to be able to expand around the world, it's easy to do that to support other languages. So let's log in on both sides. We've got some alpha blended controls here that we created. So we're going to start with customer service on both sides. And then you can see here an alpha blended list view control. So I'm going to place an order on this side and one on that for one of these familiar companies maybe you've seen, Contoso, Fabricam. So over here we got the normal, you know, calendar control on the smartphone platform. On standard, it behaves differently. So we're going to add an item on both sides. And you can see here I can scroll through different devices. And you know, the one geeky thing I always like to talk about is this application is also a great example app for your own product teams to use. It uses multiple layers, kind of a hybrid of a model viewer controller. When you see these pictures coming out, it's not just bitmaps on the device. It's actually coming right out of the database as byte arrays and being converted and going through 3 layers. And the big takeaway here is look how fast the performance is with the .NET Compact Framework and SQL CE. It's really awesome. So we're going to add that to the item. And let's just go ahead and say, yeah, that's what we want. We're going to create an order on that. And what just happened? You see it said network's not available. What it tried to do is it intelligently used the device's capabilities to be network aware. You're someone out in the field, perhaps, and you know, do you have wireless? Do you not? Do you want to? What it tried to do was sync with SQL Server so that your headquarters had all that data, that transaction you just did, and it recognized it couldn't see the network, and so it went on. So we did this one order. So let's move along.
And we're out of time.
All right.
Which is unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Because it sucks. But this line of business accelerator is something that Rob put together. We have source code available. We'll provide the link on Loke's website, which we'll give you here in just a second. So source code's available. It's fully commented. It's a full application, shows the complete architecture you'd need to set up a line of business application like this. So I've been told that we've got a customer who wants to come up and share with us. This will be the last thing that we're going to do for the Smackdown. A little bit surprising, but we've got about... Let's get some stuff out before we do that. Let's not hurt anyone.
Should we go down below?
We'll do that in a minute. Do we have where's the wired mic? Or wireless? Here. Or wireless. Who's got the other wireless? All right, you got it. Oh, Rob's got it. All right. All right. And why don't you just clip that on, kind of, I'll try not to get your hair, your glasses a little bit.
Hello, everyone.
Can we hear him?
Can you hear me?
Talk up. Talk loud.
Hello.
Whoa.
Whoa. How you guys doing?
So who are you and why do you want to come up here?
Well, seeing everybody with mobiles and actually talking to everybody that has a mobile, I have a BlackBerry and it it really is like a paperweight to a mobile. So I offer to, trade in my mobile or trade in my BlackBerry for mobile, but I want to break it.
So what should he do here? Smash it. Why don't we come up to the front here? You throw it, stomp it. So he's watched these demos. He's come up here. He wants to get rid of his BlackBerry. We'll get him a Windows mobile device for that. I love that. Do whatever you'd like. Let's be safe. Let's not hurt too many people.
Oh!
All right.
Yeah! That feels good.
That feels very good. Do you take your SIM card out of there? All right. So that was the Smackdown. I hope that gave you, and thank you very much for coming up and getting in the spirit of the Smackdown there by smashing a device. I'd like to ask you to fill out your evals. We will be posting all of the demos we've done here where there's downloads available to twitter.com/LokeWe, and those will be posted later this afternoon. So thank you very much. Fill out your evals and have a great Tech Ed. Thank you much.